Jessica from M80 Systems, and we're making spaces a reality. We understand every space matters, whether it's an office, a conference room, a lounge, or even a hotel room. And we work with our clients to take their vision and make it a reality.
Well, the space before was very compartmentalized. There were a lot of small offices, a lot of walls, a lot of partitions, a lot of isolated spaces, and we wanted a more open layout where we could work together as teams and be more collaborative and sharing of ideas. And just have a more social, communal type workspace.
I think a lot of us came to the table with ideas and concepts that we wanted to see happen, because there's not too many times you get to design your own workspace from scratch. So this whole process became something that we are going to be using as part of our brand guidelines, and what we hope the rest of HQ would start to look like with future projects and renovations.
It was hard to, because we started out with asking everyone, the managers of all the departments here, what's your wish list, right? If you could have everything you wanted in your space, what would that be? So they came up with lists, and then from there we kind of compiled everything together, and there was a lot of similarities across the departments, so it was a lot quicker than I thought it was. Then of course, after you get your wish list, then you talk about budget, and then you talk about, okay, let's get realistic. We can't have a keg in the break room, right? That was my wish, but shut down. But I mean, things like that, right? Like, what would you want to have, if you could have your perfect working space?
We're going to look at the designs from TRMA, and then we're going to start now choosing all the colors and really adding life to the space. So I think when we look at it, there's a lot of ideas that came up, right? So a lot of nice drawings, inspirations that you guys liked, right? Okay. So now we just have to pull, and you guys have to just decide what inspiration, what pop color you guys want for your space. So I guess what we'll do is we will start with the flocks, since that's going to be your bright bold colors. Okay. Let's look at flock chairs then, and let's choose some. Where are we with flock? We're over here.
Or these. Okay.
So let's look. Any of these you guys can use for flock. Is there anything in particular that pops out with colors or designs?
Oh, I should have brought our old brand guidelines, but it's okay. I have it on my phone. So we have these.
You guys like the blues?
So these are our color palette.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have this, we have grays,
Okay.
greens. So here's all the green.
Okay.
Got some oranges.
This is on here, even that red.
This one?
Yeah, that was part of the color palette.
Ken and Les, we're so excited for you guys. You guys are slowly moving your teams up. We have a couple people in their stations already, and the floor is being utilized. I hope you guys are really happy with what the outcome was, and let's take a quick tour of just a work in progress and how the teams are utilizing the space, and let us know, I mean, is this what you guys wanted? I think the first thing that we were really excited about is you guys wanted an open concept, and you guys really wanted visibility, a sharing environment. And so you guys created one open spacing, but also in the conference rooms or the meeting rooms, it's also kind of really nice, light and airy with the next wall. This is Manzanita.
Yes.
So let's go over to Manzanita. Looks like it's being utilized. We have a team in here. Tell us a little bit about this.
All right, well, this is we have two small conference rooms here that we wanted to have for teams to have small breakouts in, as you see what's going on here. We got monitors on the wall, so everything can be projected up there, and yeah, you guys did a great job bringing all the wiring up through the table base, so it's nice and clean, and and well done. And you know, I like seeing people at work in the conference room, so it's good.
I
Nice.
think it's such a change of pace from just meeting inside your individual offices,
Yeah.
and then the screen stuff like that.
This now is the open concept area. This
Yeah.
is where we have the shared spacing, everyone's out. You guys chose height adjustable tables for each of your employees, which I absolutely love. What do you guys think? How did your employees react to it? How did your teams react to it?
I think they like them. I mean, we've used them in other spaces here in the bank. These ones I think are a little different because you can preset all the heights, which is awesome. I have one in my office, and I'm rarely sitting now when I'm on my computer. And it's great to be able to stand and work. I don't know, it just feels a lot better. It's a lot for your posture and everything. It's a lot better. That's a little high, right? I mean, obviously, but they're really cool. I mean, you see, and the fact that they're all height adjustable, you come in here, everyone has the different height set. But really, yeah, it just makes for a lot, I think, a better, more productive workplace. And you can stand, and you're not so just, I mean, when you're sitting there, just energy can be drained. But standing, it just feels good to stand and work.
Get the juices flowing.
We're trying to find little treadmills or stationary bikes you can put underneath, so they can be exercising while they're working.
This is Da'uk conference room, one of my favorite conference rooms. Beautiful views. You guys have a 14-seater conference rooms with the preside table, and of course, this is Carlo's favorite chair, the indoors. But I mean, it is a great room, great meeting room. I think when you guys looked at this, you guys chose that you guys wanted to make sure connectivity was very important, communication, so people can come, plug in, and then bam, project. And it makes life so much easier. People can collaborate. So if you do have meetings where it's an entire department and there's 10 of them, no problem.
I think this room's already booked every Tuesday for Wayne's
For meetings?
business development.
It'll be booked. This will be a tough room to book, I'm sure. It's gonna fill up, yeah. Everyone's gonna wanna meet in here.
These are the manager's offices. Really nice line of sight to each of the teams, and they have the ability to be able to have nice meetings here. So if they're sitting down, they can have a meeting here, or they can clear the desk and then have their workstation back here. The beauty about them as well is you guys also gave them height adjustable. So the same thing. I think, Ken, you do the same, where your chair stays at your table,
And I stand at my
and
computer.
you always stand. So a lot of nice mobility, very nice, clean, a lot of bright colors on the back, and then you did a nice contrast with the black, your series chairs, your flock guest chairs. So beautiful put together here. Absolutely love it. What do your managers think of it?
I think they like it. Again, the glass, it took some time to getting used to, especially if they're working, but I mean, just the openness of it is one of the things I like the best. Again, the ability to sit here and talk to people and not have monitors obstructing views is important. It just creates a better meeting environment. And then, if I walk by, you can almost, as a manager, if the back is turned to the screen, you're like, okay, they don't want me to be bothered right now. And don't bother me right now.
Les and Ken, we hope you guys love your space. Thank you for letting us be part of it. You guys had a vision, and our team was able to work with you guys to make your vision become a reality. So it was a great journey for us. We hope you guys enjoy it too, and we hope you and your teams love your new home away from home, and you guys work to the best capacity you guys can, and there's a lot of inspiration and a lot of good things that come out of this space.
Thank you. We're excited.
Yeah, we are. Thank you. And from start to finish, I mean, Carlo was a great resource, and he knows his stuff. He come and say, "This is what I want," and he's okay. These are the lines I have. This is what I have, and he's just very, very helpful. Your M80 team too, from the beginning of the install to all the little punch list items at the end, very responsive. Made the whole you know, a lot of times doing renovation, it can be stressful and you know, cause divorce or whatever, right? I mean, it's rough. It can be rough, but you guys really made it, smoothed it out, and made it an enjoyable process. Made enjoying the finished product much more, made that enjoyment much higher, right? Because of the process to get here was good. It was fun. It was collaborative in itself, and then now we have a nice collaborative space that everyone can enjoy and yeah, really feel at home away from home. So thank you guys.
This was really such a fun journey for our team to be part of. I think working with Bank of Guam, Les and Ken and the people involved, I mean, they just made this job very enjoyable. I think, you know, looking at from the start to the finish, it wasn't a short project, but, you know, it took some time, and, you know, I think the journey was probably one of the smoother ones, and, you know, that we had experienced.
No, the beauty about that is that we've actually worked with them on smaller projects in the past, and so transitioning to their vision of the bank of the future and helping them create and standardize their guidelines for what all future furniture projects should and will look like was exciting, and it was about a year-long process from start to finish, but at the end of the day, you look at the results and you're like, wow.
No, I definitely want to work. I think I like a lot of the finishes they took, you know, and it was really a nice journey. I think you come out with a lot of the design, and okay, this is where things are going, the space planning, and I loved working with the pops of color and seeing what Les was going to choose, and going through Pinterest pictures with her. So, you know, for me, that's the fun part. You know, on our team, I mean, everyone was 100% behind this project. When, you know, the logistics of getting up to an 8th floor is never easy. I remember the times we had to like take a step back and think, oh my gosh, are we gonna have to take all the glass one by one up 8 flights of stairs? So we were ready for it, though. I think our teams were ready. We were prepared. We did some stretches, and then for the most part, we took some things up 8 flights. But for the most part, the elevator came in very, very handy. So I think altogether, our teams did a great job. We had great partners on this project, and we couldn't ask for such better clients. So it was a wonderful journey, and you know, we love what we do, and we love making spaces a reality.